Hey, this is Jamie Christensen. We're at Texas Motor Speedway this week and had some fast qualifying laps this evening as Mike Abbott took the pole with a time of 29.330. He takes the field to the green. As you can see there, we had a close-up of his truck. He's got 3 wins already in this series, and he's got a lot of company to start out with. Josh Buckley rolls from third right into second place and is in the hunt for the lead. Texas, known for its fast lap times and a lot of lanes. I think it's going to be some good racing this evening, so let's get right into the action. Buckley still looking for that first place there, first win of the season as well. And there's only one way to do it, and that's to get by our leader here, Mike Abbott. I thought Buckley was going to have enough speed there going into 3 to get underneath Abbott, but Abbott's pretty consistent, and I think that's what really makes him a good driver. Ooh, looks like Buckley got loose there. Maybe it was just the angle. Thought he caught the grass a little bit, but out of 2 with a big run. Here comes Buckley down the back stretch. And Abbott looks like he's got some company, and maybe he's got some trouble there as 973 looked like he was going to be able to get underneath him there, Jason Garrett. But Dustin Phillips right in the mix. These 4 trucks battling it out up front. Buckley does take that position, moves into first place as he slides in front of the 82 of Mike Abbott there. Phillips looking underneath of Garrett. Some real good racing action up here in the front. And just by that angle, you can see different trucks taking different lines. Buckley extending that lead a little bit. Go ahead and go back into the field right now and check out some other battles going on a little bit further back. Let's go ahead and check in on Brent Cowboy Rogers now, a little bit further back in the field. Rogers started out 9th. He's making his way up through traffic. Right now he's got the 72 of Edge and 88 of Christensen in front of him. Gets a good run here off of 2, gets underneath Christensen. Now looking at Edge. He has the possibility here of going around 2 trucks here, 1 lap on the field. That's pretty impressive. Really speaks to the driving and handling of his truck. And he's able to complete the pass on both of them. And looks like Christensen was able to just utilize Rogers getting underneath Edge to get around Edge as well. Pretty sharp looking truck there by Rogers. Looks like he's driving the Jack Daniels Toyota. Not a lot of drivers going with the Toyota in this series, but Rogers being one of them. Fights back on the outside as I thought he was going to lose that position to Edge and Christensen there, but he's able to get a good run off the top. There we have a better shot of the paint scheme that he's running there. Oh, Rogers hits the wall. Gets loose, and he is flipping and into traffic, and wow, that truck is, I'm surprised it doesn't have more damage than that. He's definitely messed up the engine. Let's go ahead and let's go inside the truck here and see what happened here with Rogers. In the truck now with Rogers going into 1. Looks like he's got a fairly decent line. Maybe just a little bit too early in the gas as the truck starts to push up. And it does. And he's just around. Kind of a scary ride here for Rogers earlier in the race. And that's when he hit that other truck, goes spinning around. Yeah, he's definitely got engine trouble here. He's going to be bringing that into the pit. One more view of it here from Raymond Edge. Edge running that low line. Rogers up into the wall. You just hear him come off the gas there. Wow. That was the difference between him and a wrecked truck. Pretty impressive driving there by Edge as the field comes to the yellow. Well, since we're under caution, let's see if the leaders take advantage of it and head into the pits or stay out. I know there's definitely a lot of different strategy being played out here. Josh Buckley being the leader. Looks like he's going to come in. It'll be interesting, as we've seen on these 1.5 mile tracks, different drivers taking different strategies. Pit road is going to be really busy. I'll be interested to see if it's just gas or gas and tires. Well, it looks like Buckley's taking at least right sides here. I see several other drivers doing the same thing. Looks like Corey Wharton takes left sides. He's out earlier. Ooh, Buckley's going to be a little disadvantage here. He went with 4. Maybe that will... It's definitely going to put him back a couple of positions in the field. He gives up that lead taking 4, but it might pan out for him as these other drivers that only took 2 haven't really been known to make those 2 tires work, so we'll see how it works out for him. Good shot of Buckley's truck there. Nice paint job on that one. I've seen a lot of drivers sporting new paint schemes now with the implementation of the new Chevy Silverado and Toyota Tundra trucks with the new build, so that's good to see. Always like to see those new paint schemes out there. Well, here we go. Everybody's got their pit stops in, pace cars off, and our leaders are getting ready to take us green. We got Ricky Goodman there on the outside. I'm not sure if he took tires. I don't believe he did to be that far up front. He was definitely behind in the field. Whoa, we got traffic backing up here. Goodman not able to get off to a good start. He's kind of holding up the 2 of Buckley. Buckley loses more positions with that incident. Looked like him and the 88 got really held up there on that outside line. It's pretty intense racing up front. Let's get right to it. Jason Garrett in that 973 truck was in first place going into turn 1, but out of 2, looks like Corey Wharton's there for the lead. And he's got company as the 82 of Abbott, 5 of Dustin Phillips, working hard. Phillips running that low line. He's able to get under Abbott. Ooh, that was close. Oh, it actually looked like Abbott got into the wall a little bit there. Just trying to be courteous, look like, and give him a little bit of room, but in doing so, it looks like he tags the wall a little bit. Phillips underneath him and past him. Phillips moves into that 3rd spot as Garrett and Wharton go at it up front. Look like Buckley's making a good recovery there. He's got Raymond Edge in front of him. I don't know if he's got enough to get around him here on this lap. In fact, it looks like he's kind of losing ground back there, but good battle up front here as Wharton's leading the field. Garrett is right there, though. Oh, with the run, here it is, utilizing the draft going into 1, dives it down into 1. He's able to make it stick. I'm sorry, that was turn 4. My apologies. But yeah, it's able to make it stick into turn 1 now. Is able to get the lead. Wharton goes high. Oh, I seen him come out of the gas there. Look like he's having some trouble as Phillips and Abbott are able to capitalize on Wharton's mishaps there. Looks like Wharton is able to collect it. He's right on the bumper of Mike Abbott there for battling for the 3rd position. Wharton being in 4th. Got to hand it to Jason Garrett. He's got a fast truck this evening. He's able to put a couple truck lengths there on the second and third place truck. Garrett across the start finish line now. Definitely utilizing that low line. You really got to do that in turn one. I haven't seen anybody have any real success running that high line out of there. Definitely a couple different lines that our drivers are using this evening. Let's go back a little further in the pack and see what's going on back there. Checking in on Don Moore and Butch Frazier. They're running 12th and 11th here right now. Looks like they're just logging laps, trying to find out which line works best for them. Ooh, Frazier puts those left sides underneath that white line, and you've seen what happens when you do that is he gets loose out of 4 there. Let's see if he has that same problem. Like I said, a lot of different drivers trying different lines here this evening. Obviously learns from his mistake there and keeps on trucking. I was wondering if Don Moore was going to be able to capitalize on that mishap. Ooh, good run here. 26, Dale Albright just in front of him now. Those guys with the momentum going to try to get underneath them. Frazier's there. Going into 1 out of 2. Yeah, Frazier's got that position, and Don Moore's wanting to capitalize on that opening that Albright left for Frazier, and does. Dale Albright kind of moving back. You can see further back there we got Ricky Goodman, our last place truck, in 13th. Back up front, Jason Garrett really extending that lead over Mike Abbott. He's probably got about 10 to 12 truck lengths in between him and second place, really opening up that gap. Like I said before, real good run here by Jason Garrett. Good to see him having success. Ooh. That's about the second or third time now I've seen a driver put those left sides underneath that white line in 3 and 4 and get that truck loose. These guys are really going to have to watch it in that corner, because when you got a big lead like this, doing something as simple as putting those left sides on the underneath the white line is maybe a risk you don't need to take right now. And you can see he runs a little bit higher line there in 3 and 4 after his mishap just there. Wow, and he is just putting distance in between him and Abbott. Fast truck. Lap 34. Let's check on these guys. Christensen and Edge and Rogers. Rogers again not getting off a turn too well, and you can see the 88 go by him there. And Edge is right on the back bumper of the 8 of Rogers as they come across the start finish. These 3 trucks have been going at it here for several laps, all running about the same lap times. Rogers looks to the inside of Christensen with a run. Gets underneath him. Oh, Edge makes it 3 wide. Gets around Rogers. I don't think that's exactly how Rogers seen that one playing out, as he was working on the 88 of Christensen there. Rogers choosing that low line, low entry. Edge up high. Oh, Oh, Edge gets into the back of the 88 as the 88 was attempting to pit there. Looks like Edge has got a little bit of damage on that left front quarter panel. Since we are down to only a couple laps left here in the run, I'm pretty sure we're going to see Edge bring this one in. Get some new tires, get a quick repair on that truck. And we do. It's Jeff Fowles in front of him there. They both head into pit road, being real mindful of the pit road speed. Let's go ahead and check in on this battle. Looks like we got Edge in the 72, 5 of Phillips, 88 of Christensen. Again, running some real tight laps. Phillips looks under the 72 of Edge. Trying to get that position from him. But because they are running such consistent lap times, I don't know if Phillips has the speed to make that pass on him, as Edge just carries that speed on the outside. Not going to give up that position easily. Phillips falls back in line. And looks like he's going to attempt it again here, going into 3 underneath Edge. He's got a good run. He might, if he slides up, yep, he's able to take the position. Let's see if Edge has got anything for him in 1 and 2 here. Looks like Edge got awfully close to the wall. See if we can see any damage on the side there. Ooh. Yeah, Edge was overdriving the truck. Phillips is by him. The 88 of Christensen's by him. And Phillips is on his way with the 88 in tow, trying to get up to the front. And after pit stops, Buckley is our leader as the field cycles all the way through. Looks like he's got the 973 of Garrett there right behind him. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the 38 of Wharton. Wharton in second place in the hunt. Buckley putting some real consistent laps down here. And I can see the 82 of Mike Abbott back there in third place. Real good run for these guys up front. Got several trucks now coming in for green flag pit stops. Horton gets his tires, and I think we're gonna, yep, and seen this on a earlier, that's why I came back to it, but Wharton gets loose, and he's going to bring out the yellow coming out of the pits. I don't think this is what our leaders or anybody wanted to see right now, but it is what it is, and the field's under yellow. This should be interesting, as we've had almost nearly half the field come in for green flag pit stops, and it's going to be an advantage for somebody. Let's see how this one unravels when we come back to the green. All right, well, after the green, we've got Josh Buckley up in first place with Brent Rogers on his outside there, Jeff File, Mike Abbott running 1, 2, 3, 4. Field's closing up, and they're off. 973 of Garrett on the inside line there. As we've seen earlier, he's got a fast truck. He's going to want to get past Jeff Fowle in front of him and get in the search for Buckley. As these guys are fighting back here, Buckley able to open up a little lead. Garrett able to utilize that low line, get under File, and he's in second place. You know, if there's a truck to do it this evening, it's Garrett. Looks like Abbott is always a fast contender. He's trying to get past that traffic in front of him. And like I said, as they're battling back there, both Buckley and Garrett are able to extend that lead a little bit. Oh, they look like they were going to go 3 wide there, coming out of 4. Abbott now under file. And he's got his teammate, Brent Rogers, in front of him in the 8 truck, going into 1. Looks like Buckley's really hitting his marks right here. Ooh, a little bit high. A little bit higher than we've seen any of the drivers run tonight going into 3, but allows him to take the low line coming out of 4. And he comes out of there with a vengeance. Some good speed there. He's doing everything he can to hold off Garrett in that 973, like I said earlier. That is a fast truck tonight, both those guys. Let's go ahead and go in the cockpit here with Jason Garrett. Garrett trying to utilize that draft. Get closer to Buckley. Just playing with that throttle. Trying to get right back on it. Out of the corner, out of 2. Down the backstretch he goes. He's just waiting for Buckley to make a mistake. Ooh, he's got a good run here. He's closing the distance. Just massaging that steering wheel. Just getting it to turn just enough. Seems like every corner he's just closing that distance just a little bit. But with Buckley being a consistent driver, being able to hit his marks, this is going to be no easy task for Garrett. I think this one's going to help him. He's got a good run here. You can see when he just comes off the gas, the truck just wants to push a little bit, and it allows him not to just get in that throttle and get the run that he wants. But he definitely dives it in there a little bit harder than Buckley. Oh, Buckley, there it is again. Another driver putting those left sides on that white line. Garrett able to capitalize. Here we go. On the inside, Buckley. In the gas. Trying to get the truck not to push. And he's there. He's got the position. Nice job there by Jason Garrett. That's what I'm talking about. Some good competition here with these guys. Respectful driving. Buckley just doesn't hand him the position, makes him work for it. And Garrett definitely... with the experience to make that pass happen smoothly without causing an incident. Nice run. We got a little shot of the field and that battle up front is Buckley is not going to take sitting in second place as a position that he wants to finish, and looks underneath the 973 of Garrett. Wow, these guys are just going at it. Great racing up front. I thought Garrett was going to look underneath him there. Coming out of 4. Buckley's got the steam. He'll lead that lap. Again, these drivers just mastering how to navigate these corners. Combination of steering, throttle control, maybe even a little bit of braking, or just getting off the gas and letting the truck drift through the corner. Nice run here by Jason Garrett. Looks like he's got enough steam. I think he's going to attempt it. There it is. Looks to the inside. Looked like a small block there by Buckley, but Buckley needed to set himself up for entering that corner, and by doing so opens the door. These guys are just going at it nonstop. Buckley again with the run. He's got that air off the back of the 973, ducks underneath them, high line. Haven't seen that work for anyone this whole entire race, and we see it not work here either for the 973 of Garrett. Buckley able to put about 3 truck lengths in between him and Garrett. And of course, who's knocking on the door? The 82 of Mike Abbott. Abbott hungry for that 4th win. I'm hoping Garrett didn't use up those tires on Buckley as Abbott's closing in. It's not going to take much as Abbott's got a good run here. Ooh. Oh, it looks like a little strategy there. I was kind of surprised about that. Looked like Abbott's going in for fuel. We've only got about 15 laps or so left in the race. And we're definitely seeing different fuel strategies playing out as there has to be one more pit stop for all of these drivers. Let's go ahead and go back a little bit further in the pack here. Let's go ahead and check on Jeff File. He's had a good race all evening long. He's got company with the leaders. Abbott looks underneath him. Abbott with those newer tires. I don't believe Jeff's gone in yet for his pit stop. Just putting down laps, trying to get this race down into the last 5 laps or so. Good run by Jeff. With about 5 laps left, let's go ahead and crank it up now. Should have done it earlier, but now is a good time as any. Whoa. Buckley gets so, and Abbott follows right into the wall there. Let's go ahead and crank it up. Let's pick it up now. Last lap of the race. Josh Buckley. He's got one more lap to do. Mike Abbott just behind him. I think after Mike hit that wall, I'm not really sure he's got anything for Buckley, as Buckley has got a considerable lead here on Abbott. Almost the length of the backstretch. And Josh Buckley out of 3 into 4, heading to that start-finish line. And here we go, folks. Josh Buckley, your winner tonight at Texas Motor Speedway, picks up his first win as part of the NAVSCAR Racing League Pro Series. Congratulations to Josh. That's a real nice win. Let's go see him burn down here at the start-finish line. Nice win for Buckley. He's pretty pumped about it, as we can see by the burnouts. Strong truck all night. I thought he was going to have some issue there with Jason Garrett, but he's able to pull off the win, able to hold off Abbott. Our finishing order, at least top 5, got Josh Buckley in first, Mike Abbott in second, 88 of Christensen in third. 4th is Raymond Edge, and 5th is Corey Wharton. Congratulations to those guys for a great race tonight. Let's grab an interview with our winner, Josh Buckley. Hey, we're here with the race winner, Josh Buckley. He had the fastest time of 29.458 this evening, and sounds like he had a pretty good fuel strategy and strategy overall. Josh, how's it going?
It's going good now.
Good deal. How was the traffic out there for you this evening?
A little hectic. It was a little crazy, a lot of fun though. I mean, very respectful drivers, a lot of fun to race with.
So tonight was the first night with the new trucks. Thoughts on that?
I love it. I can't complain about it, you know.
Yeah, I hear you. A lot of people wanted to move to the new truck. So, want to talk about your strategy real quick?
Beat everybody. It wasn't really much of a strategy. I didn't know what to do going into that last pit stop. I knew I needed a splash of fuel, and I'm like, 2 tires to play it safe is what I really ran with, and just hoping to get out in front of the 82. That was my biggest thing. If I can get out in front of him, I'd be good. So.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of different guys out there running a lot of different lines. Can you speak a little bit about the line you were taking around the track?
I mean, it was really just trying to get the right arc into the corner. And I felt if I can get the entry into the corner very good, I can stick to the bottom and just gun it and go, which, worked for the most part. There was a couple instances where, I maybe heated the tires a little much and it slid. But overall, I felt it was really good with the grip. So.
Yeah, completely understandable. Dustin, you got anything for our race winner tonight?
Josh, good to see you in here, man. I knew it was just a matter of time for you to get your first win. Leaving Texas, that's one place, but going to Richmond next week, how you feel about your chances there?
Well, believe it or not, I absolutely hate Texas. I'm awful at Texas, I feel. So something like this is a good turnaround for me. Going into Richmond, I feel better. I'm hoping to repeat this. I know there's going to be a lot of good drivers there too, as every week, but I feel pretty good about going there.
Well, good deal. Thanks for joining us. You got anybody you want to say hi to or give a shout out to?
No, just thank you guys for putting this on, and everyone who races and races clean and has a good time. I appreciate everyone that races every week. It's a lot of fun, and hope to keep doing it in the future.
Good deal. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.